Hello and happy full moon to all of my Pisces. Happy full moon in Gemini to all of my Pisces. Hopefully, Pisces, you have been doing your rituals, your full moon rituals, and those kind of things. Pisces, this is a general reading. Take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below, Pisces. I'm talking to you if you have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, not just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but anywhere in your birth chart. Anywhere in your birth chart. Let's go. Let's see what your cards have to say. Let's see what your cards have to say. Let's see what your cards have to say. Let's go. First card out of the deck is Knight of Wands. Here we have the Three of Wands. Here we have the Page of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups and also the Seven of Cups. All right. Again, I'm talking to you if you have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart. Not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Also, if Pisces is your MC or IC, I am talking to you. Knight of Wands. We also have the Three of Wands. We also have the Ten of Cups. We also have the Eight of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. So there's some loved ones, loved ones, family members that you may have felt unprotected. You may have felt unprotected around them, or you and them could have felt like they were unprotected. But I feel like looking at your cards, source is saying to you, move on from something, because night energy is like, okay, you have the worst possible ideas about people. And source is saying, you can project that worst possible ideas onto people. And, it looks like somebody is highly spiritually gifted right here. So, which is not surprising for you all, because your psychic energies anyway, right? You already exist between, worlds. So you don't have to get into a space of escapism. Here we have the Knight of Wands and also the Three of Wands. And so source is saying, take a leap of faith into your own future. Go travel, go do some things instead of having the worst possible things about people. Because then that kind of sort of tiptoes into, I got to control other people's emotions, and it can make you come across as manipulative, right? I feel like people are unprotected and they're not this and that. You're not giving source an opportunity to do what source is doing in their lives. So source is saying to you, new love for somebody is trying to come into your life, Pisces. And so you're going to have to toss out the worst possible, even if you've had experiences with people and it's just been horrible. It's like, you know what, I forgive them. I need to move on. I need to physically move away from that, toss this into a burning bowl and move into this fire, meaning your purpose. Stay in your purpose. Here we also have the Seven of Cups and then also the Page of Cups. 7 and 8. You have somebody's going to be surprised, like a new smile on your face, like a new reason to smile is coming across your face. But something from your past is trying to pull you back, meaning, like, for instance, somebody's ex who could have said that you were a snake and you got away with some stuff and that you're manipulative and gaslight. They said so many horrible things about you, Pisces, and it could have been ex-friends, ex-love interest, ex, right? This full moon is in Gemini, so a lot of messages are coming through. It could have even been siblings who could have said that you're a snake and you got away from stuff. But remember, snake energy is Kundalini. Right? That means you had an awakening, right? So you're having an awakening about stuff from your past that you've outgrown. And source is saying to you, it's time for you to move on into, for some of you all, new friendships, new soul communities, like your soul community, right? If you don't want to date anybody, it's time for you to now move on from all of that and take a leap of faith into your own. This is like a taking action to act. We're talking about fire energy. That's solar plexus. Schedule that trip. Get on that airplane. Go somewhere. Get on that boat, that ship. Get in the car. Do something different. So here we have the Temperance card, the Eight of Wands. Here we have the Princess of Cups, the Lovers card, the Star card, right? So, like I said before, get around your people, your soul community. I couldn't have said it any better. Source is constantly sending people signs of, like, like sometimes when you're on social media, Pisces, things may pop up like, you know what, I've always wanted to go there. I've always wanted to do this. I wanted to find my community. And then you just kind of roll back over and go back into escapism again. Source is saying that is your message. That is your message right there. It doesn't have to come in neon lights. It's not by coincidence that it's coming up in your feed. Sometimes you can just be lying in bed and scrolling through your cell phone and you go to one post and it takes you to another post. And it's like, oh my God, I was just saying I wanted to visit there. That's your cue to go ahead and get the ticket and go. Put in your leave slip or whatever you need to do. But here we have the star card. You are a star in your own right. And here we have the Lover's card. I feel like somebody definitely has twin flame energy. Some energies definitely keep you balanced out. Some people definitely keep you balanced out. And it's going to be fast tracked. Here we have the Eight of Wands. So she said, I'm fast tracking you into some things because there's a lot of creativity here. So with that creativity, remember, water is feminine energy, which is water, creativity, sexuality, sensuality, joy, a wide range of emotions. Is chaotic and confusing until you put structure to it, right? It's like like I said before, you're a water sign. You should already know that when you're in chaotic situation, then you feel more chaotic. But when you're in structured situations, you could be a singer, a painter, a dancer, whatever. When you add structure to it, it's a beautiful thing. So that's what Source is trying to tell you. So somebody's definitely going to meet love interest. Somebody's going to definitely feel like, okay, I'm getting myself more in healthy feminine energy where I feel like a prince or princess, right, of my emotions. So I'm getting myself prepared to live a softer life in a healthy way, be in environments where I feel relaxed. Somebody may be moving near water somewhere. Water could play a huge role in somebody's journey. So congratulations in advance to you, Pisces. Wherever you decide to go, water could play a huge role in that. It's going to also make sense to you, like, there could be a fire sign that some Source says get away from. It could be a fire sign because that came out first. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, as Source is saying, you're getting clear messages. But some kind of partnership in business and or in love is coming across your path, right? Some kind of partnership in business and or in love is coming. You have a guardian angel that is, that guardian angel could be an earth angel or it could be on the other side. That's why I tell people don't get caught up in zodiac signs because everybody is unique. So let's say, for instance, there's an Aquarius that you didn't get along with, but there's an Aquarius that you do, or there's a Sagittarius that you didn't get along with, and a Sagittarius that you do, or a Gemini that you get along with or don't get along with. So it doesn't want you to get all caught up in that. And the beautiful thing about you being a mutable sign is that mutable energy for you that gives you a higher level of adaptability. So Source is saying you're a star in your own right. Yeah, so yeah. All right. So you got to ask yourself in terms like this Ace of Cups here, what is my motive for having all of these emotions about things, right? It started in somebody's family. Why do I have all these emotions? Why do I feel like I don't get along with this, but I get along with that sign? What does all this come from? Family. That's where it came from, right? So Source is saying while you're sitting around Four of Cups, ruminating over something, Sources say ask yourself why, because I see you in celebratory mode. Like I said, somebody is highly intuitive and I'm seeing soulmate energy coming across your path. So congratulations to you all. So it's time for you to put a manhole cover over the past. Source says, hey, look, that's the Five of Cups. You can either continue replaying the past over and over and over again until you don't get along with certain people, places, and things, or you can decide, hey, look, I have a loved one who has passed down a lot of gifts and talents to me, and that's what I'm gonna do. I have a lot of creative energy inside of me, and that's what I'm pursuing. So congratulations to you all with all of this water. But again, when you're in chaotic and confusing situations, yeah, it feels like a bunch of chaos. It feels crazy, actually. Like, okay, I feel like I'm losing my mind. But when it's in a structured environment or that, you start to have more compassion for the same exact zodiac signs when it comes in more structured energies. So it's like, okay, now I'm saying, okay, the environment had a whole lot to do with why certain people are the way that they are, and so, and then also it has a choice. It makes a difference in a choice. That's why some family members move away, Pisces, because they're like, you know what, staying connected to certain family members, I feel like it's just a bunch of chaos and drama going on. Certain jobs, I feel like it's a bunch of chaos and drama going on. As soon as I moved to a different environment and gave myself time to heal and flush out all those toxicity, then I feel 1,000% better. But unfortunately, guess what? People from toxic environments will use your past against you. But guess what? That's where they are. You're in a whole different frequency. So yeah, so creatively, somebody has a lot to tap into. Maybe you're a writer, maybe you're an actor or an actress, singer, dancer, poet, painter, whatever it is. So it's saying tap into all of it. Here we have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. the Emperor card. We also had the King of Wands and Hierophant card. Yeah. So sources say, you're definitely on your spiritual journey of learning how to tap into. Some of you all may be on the cusp of Aquarius, or could be on the cusp of Aries. You could be on the cusp of these signs. And then we have Hierophant card. Sources saying, instead of you being so stubborn when it comes to those things, recognize the beauty in all zodiac signs, but first and foremost in yourself, Pisces. You all are highly intuitive and spiritually gifted, because the only person that can save you is you, right? So again, somebody has new love coming across their path, but they are not coming to save you. And new love could also look like agape love. See all these people sitting around a table here? You could be like, okay, I finally found my group of people. Where in the world have y'all been my whole life? Sometimes they're across an ocean, for real. Like sometimes they're told you have all these great ideas. Here's the King of Wands of how you want to get some things moving and shaking. Here we have the Queen of Swords. You're extremely smart. So sometimes it's just the environment that you're in. So when you look back and people want to remind you of your past, Pisces, you can say, well, you know what? I'm not there. Yeah, when I was in a certain environments, then yeah, that's how it was. So thank you for reminding me how far I've come, how much I've grown. But now that I'm in safe, I feel like I'm in safer, because that's what this is. Now that I feel like I'm in safer environments, and you can tell people, like for instance, let me give somebody an example of what I'm talking about. We live in an era that unfortunately, before a lot of people will help you, they'll pull out their cell phones and start recording. Before they reach a hand down to help you or to hug you or to give up a seat, they'll pull out a cell phone and record it, and so they can go get views and visits for it to go viral. Sources saying, I'm putting you in a safe space where if you were to say to people, hey, look, can we put the phones away and just kind of be for a minute? Like, let's just have fun. And some people look at it because people are just so conditioned. I got to record every moment. I got to take a snapshot of everything. But some people, that feels very unsafe. They don't want their face plastered all over social media. They don't want that trauma coming back to them. So, you shouldn't have to give. So sources saying, when you're putting together your list of wish fulfillment, put that on your list. I want to be in spaces where people are not pulling out recorders and cell phones and this kind of stuff. I want to be in colorful spaces where I'm just enjoying myself and not be connected to all of that. And if there's some energies who are not respectful, I can just detach myself and move on with my life. So that you don't get overwhelmed. You give yourself a safe space. You tell yourself, so I see myself in safer spaces. That's what I'm seeing for you all. So congratulations. Let me see what else I got going on here. This card wants to pop out. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you don't even have to spend a whole lot of time on that. All you have to do is, I'm serious, tell Source. You know what, Source? I need to be in spaces where I feel safe. I feel nurtured. I feel protected. I feel secure. Because I felt so uncovered before. So I want to be in different types of spaces. Some people, they will they won't even ask you for your permission to put you on social media. They'll just do it and then create some kind of, and so you got to make sure that, when you tell people, hey, like before you put pictures and stuff out there, please, I'm not running or hiding from anything. I just like my peace of mind. Because people send energy through social media, through spaces, people showing pictures and all of this other stuff. Sources like that's why you have some people who cover up their children's faces. That's why people are like, okay, because this world can be evil. So when you're praying, ask God for that. Source, I don't want to be around people who want to record every little thing. So yeah, so we got the Four of Cups again. Lots of manipulation that you've been around. We also have the Three of Coins. So everything is lining up for you perfectly. And that's why Source is saying you don't spend a whole lot of time on it. You sit down and put the list together and you communicate that through this full moon to Source. So I need to be around people who like to keep some privacy, like keep some things to themselves. Like everything don't need to be plastered all over social media. You want to be in safe spaces because you've already experienced this. You survived this already. Backstabbing energies. People who find out what your weaknesses are and then leave you uncovered and unprotected. So Source is saying, look, right now in the space that you're in right now, you're saying, hey, I want my peace. And I'm detaching from anything that's disrupting my peace. Because you are, again, on your spiritual journey. So Source is saying there's the Strength card right there. You're tapping into your strength. You're staying away from people who cause you to react, to make you to look like you're the one that's like a wild animal in the woods. You're like, I'm not in the jungle, and you're not that. So Source is saying, get your rest. because some things are changing in your life right now, Pisces. And as you are awakening to, some energies that are trying to get you to be reactive. Like I said before, you got Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Just like I said in the beginning, sources saying there's certain energies that try to get you to react. You at first, you may feel, like I said, I speak highly of every sign up here, right, including your sign. But sources saying when you get to a point where you start to, in your psychic abilities, want to go to a form of escapism and start making up excuses for people, that's your cue to detach. That's your cue to say, okay, source, I don't want to come across, I'm just cutting people off left and right. But that's my cue to kind of go in and talk to source and say, source, you give me an exodus strategy. Let something happen where, I'm just kind of sort of dipping in and out of places where I don't feel like so emotionally attached to things that when I'm getting mad, it makes you look like something's wrong with you. I deserve success. And you do. You absolutely do. You're a star in your own right. So you absolutely do deserve success. So again, the people who love you, everything doesn't, like I said, everything is not for social media consumption, Pisces. And that's the big thing I'm seeing here in your cards here. Is like some things need to be kept private and, where you feel secure. Here we have journal. That's right, 29, journal. So that's what I'm saying for you. So congratulations in advance for, like I said, meeting, members of your soul community where you're connecting with people and, moving differently, moving in a different space. Here we have love spell 21. Let the honey of your soul swell in the depths of love. That's it. That's it right there. Yep. Let it swell in the depths of love there. That's right. The depths of love. Here is your, I know I had the the number cards here. Here we go. Let me get these first. So happy full moon. Happy full moon. Happy full moon. I will give you the questions for the moon in Cancer later. This is Motivational Monday, which is an extension of Sunday's reading. And for those of you all who are following me on Patreon, thank you for joining me here and there. This channel is not going away. I'm keeping both channels. So that's just more content, like more of an in-depth, different. It's a lot of VIP treatment going on over there. Here we have outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. Yep, I am open to receive. I am open to receive. Open to receive. 444. I am protected. Trust your journey. Trust the way that your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. That's right. You're definitely protected, Pisces. Definitely protected. So that's why I said, when you're putting that list together, you don't have to get upset when people are like taking pictures and stuff. It's like, you know what? That's the quickest way to get me to detach from you. Maybe you got a picture, maybe you got a recording, maybe you got something, video or something for that one time, and you may think I'm being insensitive, but I would be sensitive to, if you asked me not to do something, I would do that too. I would honor your wishes, right? And so just like I said, creative safe space. So when you're asking Source to be in a safe space where you're creative, then tell Source that, like, I'm in a space in a creative space that is clean creative spaces, right? Where you feel safe. Affirmations for patience. I am here in this present moment. I have all that I need. I lack nothing. Time is relative. Right now is all that matters. I wait with excitement. All good things come in due time. All is working for my highest good, because it is. That is what I have for you. Like I said before, Source wants you to leave the past in the past and, stay strong and move forward. Because definitely there's some energies that, like I said, for them, all the light has to be on them at all times. And so, they take high offense to you having boundaries. And that's not your problem, because when people start to say, okay, well, you being super sensitive, yes, I would be sensitive to whatever it is you're going to too. So, I would be a safe space, but I'm also asking you to respect me as well. So that's both in your personal and your professional life. That's why you see the Justice card right here, because it's really about balancing out a life that you love and that you're pleased with, both on both sides, your personal and your professional life. So that's what I have for you. I will see you all on Midweek Wednesday. Bye.